Problem number 8. The cost price of an LCD set is 1 lakh. If its price value depreciates at the rate of 10% per annum, what will be the price at the end of 3 years? Okay, so LCD set 1 lakh rupees, its price value depreciates at the rate of 10%. Depreciates means the price value reduces. Okay, it is also called as written down value method. Okay, so till now, till problem number 7, whatever we have solved, okay, we had got the interest and the price value increased, the total amount was much more than the principal amount. But here the price value is depreciating, means it is reducing. Okay, so here the amount is 1 lakh. Here the amount is 1 lakh. Now, the depreciation rate is 10%. So, the value is going to depreciate by 10% year by year. So, the value is going to reduces 10% year by year. So, 10% of 1 lakh is 10,000. Is 10,000. So, you are going to get 90,000 after 1 year. You are going to get 90,000 after 1 year. Again 10% reduction, 10% reduction on this amount 90,000. So, 10% of 90,000 is 9,000, 9,000. So, you are going to end up with 81,000, 81,000. So, after 2 years, okay, so after reducing, okay, you got 81,000. Initially it was 1 lakh, now after depreciating you got 81,000 after 2 years. Now again 10% on 81,000, that is 8,100, that is 8,100. Okay, that is 8,100. So, after subtraction you are going to get 900, and here 80 minus 8, 72. So, 72,900 is the final answer. So, option D is the right answer. Very simple. Till previous problems you were adding based on the interest. Okay, you are going to get the interest and you are adding to the principal amount. Here you have to subtract. Okay, that is the only difference between those type of problems and this problem. Okay, you have to subtract. Whenever you are going to get the word called depreciates or depreciation, you have to subtract from the principal amount, that is 1 lakh here. Okay, so let us go to the next problem, problem number 9. The population of a city increases at the rate of 5% per annum. If the present population of the city is 1,85,220, what was its population 3 years ago? What was its population 3 years ago? Okay, so 3 years ago, what was the population they were asking? See here, usually what type of mistakes the students are going to do? Okay, they used to take 1,85,220, 1,85,220, and they used to calculate 5% on that, and they used to subtract from 1,85,220. So this is the wrong method. This is the wrong method. You cannot go back like that. Okay, so other method what you can do, with the help of the simple interest we can calculate. Okay, 5% for 1 year, so for 3 years it will be 15%, 15%. Consider option number 1. So option number 1 is 1,81,500. So option number 1 is 1,81,500. Okay, how much amount you should get? You should get 1,85,220. Okay, so 1,85,220 you should get. So what is the difference between these two? Approximately 4,000 we can say. Approximately 4,000 we can say. So if we calculate 10%, then we are going to get 18,150. But we have to calculate 15%. If we calculate 10%, we used to get 18,150, but the difference is only 4,000. We should get only 4,000. Therefore, 1,81,500 is not the answer. Okay, see, for 1,81,500 only we didn't got the answer. So how we can expect for 1,83,433? So 1,83,433 is higher than 1,81,500. So For 10% again we are going to get the bigger amount. So 1,83,433 cannot be the answer. Option A and option B cannot be the answer. Next, 1,60,000. Yes, for 1,60,000, yes, 15% means 10% is 16,000, 5% is 8,000, altogether 1,84,000 you are going to get. But you should get 1,85,220, so which is very near. So we can try for 1,60,000. Okay, so 1,60,000, 1,60,000. So you have to calculate 5%. So 5% for 1,60,000. 10% is 16,000, 5% is half of 16,000, that is 8,000. That is 8,000. So after 1 year, you are going to get 1,68,000. 1,68,000. Now, you have to calculate 5% again. So 16,800 is the 10%. So 5% is 8,400. 5% is 8,400. So how much you are going to get? 400 again. So 8, 8, 16, 1 carry over. So 1,76,400 you got. Again you have to calculate 5% because for 3 years you have to calculate. So you calculate 5%. 5% means 10% by 2. 10% 17,640. Okay, 17,640 divided by 2. So 2 8s are 16, 2 8s are 16, 2 2s are 4. So 8820. 2 8s are 16, 2 8s are 16, 2 2s are 4. So 8820 you are going to get. So 8,820 you got. 8,820. So after adding, how much you are going to get? 20. So 8 plus 4 12, 1 carry over 14 plus 1 15. So 1,85,220, the exact answer you are going to get for the amount 1,60,000. So the answer is 1,60,000, that is option C. That is option C. Okay, so let's go to the next problem, problem number 10. See here, the population of a town 2 years ago was 45,000. It is increased by 12% in the first year and decreased by 15% in the second year. So first increases, so you have to add the interest amount, and the second year it is going to be decreased by 15%, there you have to subtract. Okay, so what was the population of the town at the end of the 2 years? Okay, so you have to calculate after 2 years how much it will be. Okay, so 45,000. So 45,000. 45,000 is the present population. It is going to be increased by 12%. So how we calculate 12%? You can do like this, 10% plus 2% or 1% into 12. So 1% into 12 only I am going to take, because 1% into 12 it is very easy to calculate for this problem. So 1% into 12 is equal to 12%. So 1% means 450 into 12 you have to calculate. So 12 zeros are 0. 12 5s are 60, 6 carry over, 12 4s are 48, 48 plus 6, 54. So it is 5,400. So it is 5,400. So after adding, how much you are going to get? 50,400. 50,400. For this 50,400, you have to decrease 15%. That is the decrease of 15% in the second year. So 15%. 10% means 5040. 5% means half of 10%. So 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4, 2520. So after adding, how much you are going to get? 7560. After adding, how much you are going to get? 7560. So you subtract 7560 from 5400. So after subtraction, you are going to get 8, 9 minus 7, 2, 4. So 42,840 you are going to get. So option B is the right answer. So very simple to calculate. First you have to add, because 12% it is going to be increase. After that you have to subtract, because 15% is the decrease. So you have to be very careful. Don't do mistakes in hurry burry. Okay, first time you have to increase, and in the second time you have to decrease. Okay, so it's a very simple problem. Easily you can get the right answer. So answer is 42,840. Let's go to the next problem, problem number 11. Come to problem number 11. income of a person was 4,000. In the first 2 years, his income decreased by 10% and 15% respectively, but in the third year, the income increased by 15%. What was his income at the end of third year? So, you can come through the concept method, and here you can use the modified formula method also. Let me show you both the methods how to solve. Okay, let me solve through concept method. Okay, so 4,000 is the initial amount, 4,000 is the initial amount, 10% is the decrease, so 400 is the decrease. So, the answer is 3,600, 3,600, that is 10% less, 10% less. Next 15% you have to reduce, 15%. So, 10% means 360, 5% means 180. So, altogether how much you are going to get? You are going to get 540, you are going to get 540. So, you subtract 540, you subtract 540. So, how much you are going to get? 60, here 0, 3. So, 3060. For this 3060, you have to calculate 15%. Again, 15% means 10% plus 5%, 10% means 306, that is 10%. Next, 5% you have to calculate. So, half of 10%, 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 3s are 6, that is 5% of 5%. So, after that you are going to end up with 459, 459. So, your answer will be 3060 plus 459. So, 9, 6 plus 5, 11, 5, 3. So, 3519 is the answer. So, 3519 you won't have among A, B, C, D. So, the answer is none of these. So, the answer is none of these. Okay. So, 3519, very simple method, come through concept. If you want to solve through modified formula method, yes, you can solve. See here, let me show you how to solve. Okay. So, A is equal to minus 10 because it is reducing. Minus indicates reducing. B minus 15, minus indicates it is reducing. So, A plus B plus AB by 100, A plus B plus AB by 100. So, A minus 10, B minus 15, next plus of minus 10 into minus 15 divided by 100. So, minus 10 minus 15 minus 25, next plus of minus 10 into minus 15 plus 150 divided by 100. So, minus 25 plus 1.5. So, which is equal to minus 23.5, minus 23.5. Now, for the third year you have to calculate. So, third year calculation, A will be minus 23.5 and B will be 15%, because 15% is the increase in the third year, plus 15. Okay. So, A plus B plus AB by 100. So, minus 23.5 plus 15, next plus of minus 23.5 into plus 15 divided by 100. So, here it takes too much time. Okay. So, if you want to use the modified formula method, then it takes time and you have to be good in the calculation. So, my sincere suggestion is go for conceptual method. Okay. So, the modified method, here it takes time. Okay. Minus 23.5 into 15 by 100. So, it is a complicated method. Again we have to simplify, based on that we have to calculate the percentage amount on the principal amount. So, it takes too much time. Instead of this, the conceptual method is very easy. So, you please adopt this method and you can easily get the answer. So, here the answer is none of these. Okay. So, let us go to the 12th problem, problem number 12.